So, this was supposed to be a Sonic 3 review video, but then I watched episode 18 of Solo Leveling and thought, frick that noise, I'm doing a solo leveling video. This episode, and all of Season 2 really, showed me that Jin Woo is the biggest aura farmer in all of anime. So grab some popcorn and get your angry comments ready, because in this video we're talking about Jin Woo, the biggest aura farmer in anime. Let's start by asking what aura farming is. In layman's terms, it's just being extra. I know this isn't a JJK video, but I'm using it as an example. Gojo's Honored One scene, that was entirely unnecessary. Very cool, but unnecessary. That scene went on for so long, Toji probably thought he was locked in a cutscene. At a certain point, it just turned into Gojo bullying a homeless man. Now that I'm done shoving JJK in a solo leveling video, we can get back to Jin Woo. If you've watched the show, a few scenes probably just popped into your head. For those who don't know, let me explain. Oh, and let me say this before we go any further. Spoilers of anime and solo leveling. And manga readers, if you're planning on commenting that Jin Woo becomes a god at the end of the manga or some crap like that, don't. Or just comment manga spoilers above your comment. Thank you! The aura farming really starts in Season 2. It all starts in the first 5 minutes of the season. Jin Woo has to go to school for his sister's parent-teacher conference or some crap, so he pulls up to his sister's high school and with a new fit and a fresh haircut. This isn't a little much, a little extra, but even this is still one of the less egregious examples of his aura farming. Later in the episode, he brings one of his sister's classmates in a dungeon to show her the dangers of being a hunter. Makes sense, but you know what doesn't make sense? The way he catches this arrow. Now tell me why he had to catch it like this. Don't give me that, oh, he's just trying to protect her. It's harder to catch the arrow like this. He's doing extra. And what is bro hitting this emote for? Then this man proceeds to kill a bear. Okay. But then tell me why he sits on its corpse. Then he tells them to keep quiet about this. Okay, we see the jawline, Jin. Chill. He goes to kill more of the bears, and he spawns his army and sees how powerful the strongest soldier in his army, Icarus, is in action. He says that if Icarus actually used a sword and tried, Jin Woo would have died. After saying this, he then had Icarus bow and puts his hand on his shoulder. No one out here just decided to do this. The Huz is not always watching. We then cut back to this A-rank guy. Forgot what his name was and don't really care. He really pulls the, I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Oh! You know damn well Jin Woo was waiting for him to get to 3 just to farm those aura points. Later in the episode, he fights this elf goblin thing. Wait, ice elf. Yeah, they call them ice elves. That's what they are. He's fighting the boss, and at the end of the fight, he uses his stealth ability, invisibility, stabs him, and then does this cold walk away, aura farming at its max. The next day, he's picked up and meets with his sister's classmate again. Already sounds weird, but it gets worse. He says did you sleep last night? I dropped you off pretty late. Me and this guy were thinking the same thing for real. Jin Woo? Chill. She's in high school. You're 26. This is illegal. Shockingly, when Jin Woo is doing the tower dungeon thing with the 100 floors, there were a few crazy moments, but he chills out. The one thing is that he teleports above this boss somehow, gives him this cold stare, and then just one hits him. And that's it for now. If you want to call me nitpicky for this last part, that's fine. Honestly, just thought it should be included. Next few episodes, he's chill, except for when he's super hyped to fight this A-ranked boss. He was on some Goku stuff right here, but then there's episode 18, the episode I mentioned before. Jin Woo goes into an A-ranked dungeon, and when all the A-ranked fighters were having some trouble, so he walks over to the dying captain and asks, hey, can I fight now? I'm sorry, what were they gonna say? No, he did this on purpose to say, yeah, y'all are some dirt, I'ma handle this now. The last amount of aura farming is not even from Jin Woo, it's from my goat, Icarus. This man, while fighting, 5, 10 enemies, puts his sword down for no reason and just starts boxing, straight hands. Now, everything I said today, this was only mid-season! I guess we're just gonna have to wait till the end of the season to see if there's even more aura farming. Yeah, that's about it. I know this entire video, it sounds like I've been hating on Jin Woo, and I kinda was, but the truth is, all the aura farming was pretty valid. Jin Woo's a cool character. He's an awesome character, actually, and I can't wait for the rest of the season, and I'll review that when it's over. Before I head out, there's just one thing I want to say. Always remember, the Huz is always watching.